What's going on, guys and girls? I'm making this video after the weigh-in on Collazo, and I just wanted to do a follow-up to my first video, and these are going to be my final thoughts on the Collazo fight and who I'm picking to win that fight. So I saw the weigh-in, and both guys came at the limit of 147 pounds, and Collazo looked himself. Collazo looked pretty good. Both looked pretty good, but Khan, for me, he looked really good at the weight. He looked very muscular. No homo. Well, he looked pretty strong. He looks fit at the weight, and yeah. But then again, this is not like a bodybuilding competition or a model competition. It's boxing, so you can look as good as you want, but it doesn't mean you're gonna box well. But as for who I'm picking to win, I'm gonna stick to my original prediction, which is Collazo to knock out Khan. I just think the layoff, and I just think his recent performances have been very disappointing, and I don't think he's the same fighter he was before. I think since the Garcia knockout, he's been going down. He's been going on a downhill, and I think Virgil Hunter is trying to teach. He's always fought one way, which is always an offensive way. He fights offensively, and now all of a sudden, he's trying to be more defensive. And I think these two types of styles are clashing with each other. And I think that's part of the reason why he's been underperforming, in his last fight. So I'm picking Collazo to win that fight, probably by knockout. If Khan wins, I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna, say I was wrong. I hope Khan actually does win, but I'm picking against him in this one. I think Collazo is too big and too strong. Well, in this case, he's not that much big, but he's whenever Khan's fought anyone, this is not. I'm not trying to criticize him. Well, it is a criticism, but I'm not trying to put him down or anything. But whenever Khan has actually been up against opponents who have been the same size or who have been a little bit taller than him, he's actually struggled quite a bit. If you've noticed that, you saw that in the Peterson fight, you saw that in the Maidana fight, you saw that also in the Prescott fight. You've seen it in quite a few fights. Also in the Garcia fight, when someone has been almost the same size as him in terms of height, he's actually struggled a little bit. But and Collazo, they're both the same height. They're both 5'8". So yeah, 5'8.5". So and Collazo, he's a welterweight. I mean, he's a pretty strong welterweight, and he's a veteran at that weight class. So yeah, I think this fight's all wrong for Khan, and yeah, I'm picking him to get knocked out. But tell me what you guys think. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna hate on this video. There's a lot of Amir Khan fans out there, and I think a lot of them are quite delusional. And I think I'm gonna actually do a separate video on that. You know what it is, yeah? Listen, yeah. I'm listen, I'm from the same culture, yeah. In England, yeah. There's a lot of Pakistanis, yeah. And when Khan came along, yeah, he's Pakistani, and like everybody was supporting him, and I was supporting him as well, because he was the first guy from our culture, from our society, from the British Pakistani society, that was the first ever one of the there was other boxers, but not as big as him. And so I think a lot of his fans, yeah, are predominantly from that area. And you can say that for any boxer. You can say that for Manny Pacquiao. You can say that for Floyd Mayweather. You can say that for a lot of boxers, yeah. And I think whenever you put down that boxer, a lot of the people from that demographic come along, and they feel as though I'm insulting them directly, that community, when I'm not. I only judge Amir Khan according to his boxing skills and according to his performances. So, you guys out there, you really need to get it out of your fucking heads, and you need to grow up as well. And this is coming from a guy from your own community. I'm a boxing fan, yeah. I'm not hating on anybody's culture. So let's get it straight, yeah. So I'm not picking on anybody, yeah. I'm not picking on Amir Khan, yeah, because it doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna end this video right here because I'm rambling and I'm not making much sense anymore. So, keep safe and just keep on commenting and rate this video. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but whatever.